Welcome to Gem TD, a solo tower defense for Warcraft 3 that can be played online to compete with others. Did we get a good start? Not really. I can combine into a flawed sapphire at least, which is one of these. So you build 5 rocks, and then one of those is a gem that you can keep. So each turn you do that, and hope that you get something that isn't completely trash. Otherwise you're going to have a rough game. Gonna build that downwards. Gonna build this here. Looks like we got a triple. We can go for the combine into a normal aquamarine. So that should be a little better, but it's got a very tiny range. So it's not going to get many hits off in that position, which is a little rough. So I might get past this level, but not much further.
Job's done.
Building sort of around to work this out. Is this right? Is this wrong? I'm not sure. I'll look at it again in a second. Looks like trash though still, so I'll take the topaz. Pretty bad start though, to be honest. So that goes around there. This is your blocker. You go here, go left. And that needs to build one more to the left and down. I think I'll be lucky if I don't leak here. Job's done. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And then there's a 7, which is apparently here. Is that right? It looks like it's not. That would be blocked. This would be blocked. You got to make sure that you don't block too much because they might go off to the side here. So that's not quite where I want it to be. Not just yet. This looks like it's almost gone a bit wide. Air is next, so we can take the forward amethyst. I think I'm in trouble though. See if I can get anything good here. I'm not getting anything good there. Alright, that's terrible. I got a special. Hooray! Saved. That's a special combination. That'll keep me going for a little bit then. And then I can continue filling out the rest of the maze now. They will take the shortest route from here to here. It's amazing tower defense, and then from here to here. So that if you block this, they'll just go around the side, and then you won't get hits off with this tower, for example. So you've got to sort of play around what they're going to do. You could get aquamarine that's upgraded, or a flawed emerald. I need that. I may as well just get that. But we're going to build this over to here, I think. This time round. So that goes up and over, or straight up here. Actually, I might just go around it. Why not? And then I've got the sealed deal. Go, 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 go. This is used for pink diamond, so that's good. They build into different recipes, depending on which gems you get. For the strong towers, this can be upgraded to mighty malachite, which I might need to, because I'm not going to have any strength if I keep building all my towers outside of my maze. But you do that whilst you're not using the good gem quality. So in the long run it'll pay off. Just not so much at the moment. Looks like flawed diamond is the only one I haven't already got. So I'd take that. That builds into a gold, which does minus armor against ground targets, I think. Air is trying to get round. But this is going to come back round here, isn't it? down to here, down to there, round to there. So it is a big old maze.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
That looks like trash. Although, oh, actually, it's not. That's a really good one. That's a combo, a wombo combo. We can put that bad boy here, and then that's going to get a bunch of kills as well. That does loads of damage, but it might steal some kills. And when you steal kills, you get buffs to your damage, but the damage from this doesn't come from actual flat damage like this. It comes from spell damage, so these guys, to get to here, have got to go back round to here. So at least they still have to go through my... Oh, no. Cheeky bugger. He's going like that. So maybe if I block that top bit, then he can't do that. Just for the moment. Until I've filled out the rest of my maze. And then he has to go back through my maze if I leave. You don't have a floor... Oh, you do. And I do have that. So then there's nothing good. Unless I get... No. This is a dead turn, this one, unfortunately. So you can get more of those. Or Jades, at least. They have a stun ability, so if I get more than one, I can get that value. And they won't get stuck. They can't reach the tiles, right? I mean, you can't block, basically. It won't let you block. But yeah, you're going to go to there. He's going to go to there. But in order to go from there to here, he has to come back round through here. So he's cooked. It's going to take a while though. But I can always upgrade the Malachite or something. Try and kill him whilst I'm getting on trash towers. If you leap from level 10 onwards, even if it's just one, you lose. That looks like trash to me. So once again, it's nothing good. Might have to increase the gem quality to at least find something that isn't garbage. I've got most of the garbage towers now. These guys are weakness to Emerald, and Emerald is pumping out damage. Slow Slate. Slate's always good. Get one of those bad boys. Has a special effect and it can be placed on top of a tower. Wherever you want, really. As long as it doesn't stack. We're getting there. Pretty soon. I'm out another 4 or 5 turns. I might be able to fill out my maze. Oh, that is garbage. That can build into a Dark Emerald, which is a stun though, so we can always have a couple of those, potentially. I can upgrade my gem quality, I was considering that, but I can also put money towards upgrading the Bloodstar too. And just hope that I can find towers I haven't already got yet.
We demand additional lumber.
That's good. I haven't got one of those, I haven't got one of these. Let's take the anti-air one, because that's probably the best thing to be on the outside. 1300 range, you can at least hit every now and then. Slow slate. I've already got a slow slate, so I don't know if I necessarily need that. You can just take a tower. It's a shame to give up on a slate, but I already got a slow slate. Don't tend to need to double up on those type of things, unless it's hold slates or air slates. I've almost fulfilled the prophecy.
Job's done. Job's done.
Damage slate. That's a good lad. Just seal this up. And then when they come in here, they go to here. They go to here. And then they go to there. If I open that up, I don't think there's a problem with me opening that up anymore. Because whatever happens, I have to go around to there to get to it. I wonder if I close this off, they go all the way around, but
Yes.
it's fine. Just leave it.
Research complete.
Just leave it. I'm just going to block this for the moment until I know what I'm doing.
Job's done.
Slow slate again? Yeah, nothing good here. May as well take the slow slate almost at this point. That's garbage. Flawed diamond, I've got that over there. Got the other stuff, I don't need anything else. Just take your filthy slow slate then. Well, the thing is what? Just take another one of these? It's not going to make a difference. The slow slate's going to have slightly better impact. Yeah, I've already got it for uranium though. You only need one. Right, that's garbage. Build a rock at the start of the maze? Oh, what, here? Yeah.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Take the flawless topaz. Let's skirt around a little bit here. Increase the gem quality.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. We demand job's done.
Damage slate, got that. You can take the emerald for red crystal. Just need a normal ruby. Oh, there you go. Normal ruby. Boom. Special. Boom. That's the anti-air one. Pretty good position for it as well with 1400 range. If that went a little bit more to the right, it could also reach up there actually. It might be worth moving that.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Additional lumber. Job's done.
Slow slate is the order of the day. Yeah, I got it right. So I can reach the top of that. And I can reach all along the side here and a bit down here too. So I've got the best chance to deal with air there. Oh yeah, upgraded has a little bit more range maybe. That's a good position there though. Let's start bulking this out. Trash. I got a lot of really low tier towers there.
Almost upgraded all my gems. Good quality.
How am I feeling? Better than I was feeling about... Better than I was feeling 4 hours ago. Felt like I was going to die about 4 hours ago. I'm like 65 hours into a fast, give or take. Air slate. You win. I'll be tempted to hold the attacks. If I can get all these towers and just hold. So this has more chance to get the last hit. Therefore it has more chance to get the plus damage reward. Am I planning on doing any longer fasting? No, I think 72 hours is pretty good, to be honest. 69 hours to 72 hours, depending on how you look at it. Because I eat about 8:30, but I don't stop eating until about 10:30 to 11:30, so think of it that way. So it's kind of like 69 hours in a way. Ooh, that's a bit awkward. Let's do that. So you got Flawless Opal or Diamond. Either works. Not the best positions, but... Fry's gone, is he? Level 10 got him. It took Fry's soul. Might have bulked this out a little bit too much, because what I was going to do is make it go here and then back up again, but I don't think I can do that now. I think I got a bit too crazy. One there, and that goes around. I haven't got a normal opal. I got this. I'm pretty sure I did one of those earlier. Into the red crystal. Unless you do 2 red crystals, that's a possibility. Because I am going to suck against air. So I am considering that. Flawed amethyst. Maybe I should do 2. I'm gonna keep the potential of doing 2. If I had 2 of them next to each other, then... Because air is the thing that could easily kill me. Because it just flies over everything. It doesn't care. Even the ground levels can easily kill you in this map, because it gets pretty damn tough. You need a lot of damage. I don't have the best towers. I'm trying to work on that. You asked ChatGPT for advice for weight physical damage towers like silver, topaz and quartz. It knows everything, doesn't it? How does it know everything? And how can she slap? There's an opal fainsley? I haven't got one of those, I don't think. You can't click on your stuff. Oh, we've got a special. And that is the Wraith Slate, which does a load of damage. It's like the Fire Star that I've got in this position. It does loads of damage to everything right near it. And it also buffs attack speed. It covers them in living flames, and then if they die, then they blow up. So it's like the Fire Lord Incinerate. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's going to steal the kills. Yeah, probably. This ain't going to be a perfect run where I make sure I min-max on what's stealing what. Because I just don't know. Plus it's heavily RNG. Obviously you want something like Pink Diamond or something to get all the kills so it can get max damage on its crit. Unless they remove the crit in this version. Because this version goes up to like a gigaton of levels. Right, normal ruby is used. Or you can pick that and downgrade it. Ah, I got a good one, unfortunately. It's like, as soon as I get stuff that I can downgrade into another thing, I've got something that I should probably take. So I'll take the perfect amethyst because that's used for gold. And it's also anti-air. But I need a ruby and a downgraded normal amethyst into a flawed amethyst. Just to be on the safe side. I can do extra chances. You can spend your money on that. I haven't got anything else to spend my money on at the moment. All my towers are upgraded. Malachite's taken loads of kills. It's absolutely beloved. See here, I didn't get anything that I could make use of. Not how I'm looking at it anyway. The Dark Emerald, you could stack up on those. I've got a flawed, I've got this. I haven't got a normal diamond. So that's something you could downgrade into. Flawless diamond into a normal diamond. So if you look for a normal diamond out of these recipes... I guess I'm blind, but I don't see a normal diamond in these recipes. There's not one there, right? Normal diamond is pink diamond? Why am I not seeing it now? Let's find pink diamond. Pink diamond says normal. Oh, it does say normal diamond. So yeah, we could do that. I just need a normal topaz as well. Kind of want this to go back up here. Could do that if I built this out a little bit. Which I might just do. We can try to go for a slate, see if you get one. Don't think I've got a range slate yet. Need to memorize. You've got air, wraith, damage. And a slow one, of course, as well. Because I can't stop getting those slow ones. China! You can got the slate there. And then that's a special as well. That's a Viper slate, which buffs damage of nearby units. And burns for physical damage, or spell damage rather. I don't think I got an opal vein yet. The hardest bit is remembering what you got. But you can always just keep needing for a hold slate, because you always want hold slates. You want multiples of those bad boys. Stack those bad boys up. You do Wrath slate as opal vein. Hang on a second. I got Wrath and Viper. That's an opal. Oh, so I have got an opal before. I got damage and a range slate. I don't have a poison or a spell slate. I got a spell slate, I think, but not a poison one. Gorsh! I need to get rid of that bugger. Take the poison or the perfect emerald. Take the perfect emerald. Ah, oh, fuck. That opens up your maze though. If I turn that. I can't turn it yet. I need my maze closed. Let them go through. See, they're starting to go all the way around now because I haven't got enough damage. So that slows you down. Hello, Leo. Hello. Have you guys subscribed yet? Twitch.tv/Witty. Oh, I see. I can't move it yet anyway. It's getting clunky, me just trying to make that extra bit here. I'm just going to do this. And then I can finally be done with this. There's the clunkiest of the clunk. I've got an extra chance. I can just get a straight up special. Holy shit, that's huge. Getting a dark emerald from just one. That's fucking massive. Alright, that bad boy, how much range has it got? 550 range is really short, so it's going to have to be like here or something. That's super small range. I might be dead though. I'm going to keep it where it is for the moment, because I'm trying to not die here. Because air is air. Air does what air does. These guys can stun the air from this position. You have to wait another 9 turns. So that goes around here, up to here. I got so much money, but what can you even do with it? A couple of necromancers or something? Yeah, well, maybe. It is the best maze that's ever been created. I got this range, but we got perfect opal, so we should take that. Oh god, it's never special. Thing is I can't... Wait, what is this trying to combine into? Black opal. So you got flawless diamond, normal aquamarine. So there's normal aquamarine, but I can't upgrade a special from here. It has to be from here. So once again, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait quite a few turns to move this over to here, and now this over to there. That's the downside of doing this stupidly over the top long maze. But now it's done, and I can just keep blocking around here until I'm satisfied. The black opal has bigger range, even bigger buff. It's big dick. Oh, that is pretty good range, to be honest. It might make it from there. Yeah, I think I get away with that. Is it worthy to upgrade Dark Mega? Oh, yeah. Dark Emerald. Dark Mega Emerald. This is one of the best towers in the game, because it's got a chance to stun, basically. It's just freaking huge. It's absolutely huge. Any China in chat? Air slate you do need. Normal diamond. Pink diamond, I've got that. Flawed, that was for Paraba. I've already got one of those. You could downgrade that amethyst. And then I just need another normal ruby. China. I'm going to extra chance for a hold slate, and I'm going to hope that I either get the hold slate or I get the ruby, not both. You need 2 black opals, one upgraded, one unupgraded. Oh god, I don't know if there's enough turns. That's the thing, there's not necessarily enough turns to build every single thing. This actually gets le buff. These ladies of the night are trying to escape. Extreme succubus. See, why aren't you playing this random? It looks like young wives might be dead to air. That's why I'm trying to set up a second anti-air tower. Hello. This is a huge maze. It's a bit over the top, but at least it's been built now. Ah, good. I got a ruby. And that's a red crystal. I'd prefer it over here, but I guess I should have built rocks over here in the first place. But whatever. That'll do. It can still reach all of this. As long as I got the second anti-air, then that's going to be something. Maybe if I do have a spare swap later on, I can move it. But right now, I certainly can't. And it's not a terrible position. It will still hit a good chunk. As soon as they start spawning, it will start attacking. So my anti-air should be a bit safer now. I don't normally get 2 of these, so I'm hoping that's good enough. Now I'm going to keep going for the hold slates. Did I play Gem TD with Gamble in the middle? I remember when it did used to have a Gamble in the middle, but I don't think it has that anymore. Need a bit more damage because they're going all the way around the side of the maze. How'd you get the prefix tower? Isn't it like 3 perfects of the same type? Four, maybe. I don't think there's much of anything I need from that. I already got the second red crystal. That can do a pink diamond, but I've got one of those, haven't I, somewhere? Yes, I do. I've got the flawed thingamajig. So it's just amethyst, which is bloodstone. I don't know if I got bloodstone, though. I thought I got bloodstone, but that might be in the previous attempt. And there's a normal emerald, which is built into jade, and I haven't got one of those. So bloodstone is there. Bloodstone is perfect ruby. Flawless aquamarine. I could do a bloodstone. Flawless aquamarine. Don't have one of those. And a perfect ruby as well. Let's need for the perfect ruby. It's air, so let's see if my anti-air is strong enough. Looks good. Upgrading it again. But yeah, anti-air is pretty solid for now. Extra chance. China. So then you just need flawless aquamarine. So you can go for extra chance on aquamarine and downgrade it if need be. And then that gives you a bloodstone, which is pretty short range, I think, the bloodstone, so I need it to be built in these positions because I can't use these other spots. .550 radius can reach there, at least, so I could do that as well. I still got this to upgrade as well at some point if I want. That's the stressful thing about Gem TDs. You always want to be getting something that builds towards something. Otherwise it's a dead turn. And there's only so many turns. Link has gone with the more traditional, safer sort of maze, where you build around the middle. So hopefully he goes quite far. This is more of the speeder run type, but obviously not that speed run, because I'd be much further ahead if it was. Ah, I didn't find it. Ah, that sucks. I was really hoping it would find it. So that's yellow sapphire. We've already got one of those. Normal topaz. You got one of those. You can upgrade into a normal ruby, but I've got the things I need a normal ruby for. That is what I'm talking about. That's like a dead turn, that one, I think. There's another red crystal. Normal ruby. It's only red crystal that seems to use normal ruby. So yeah. Just take that. I kind of forget what I was trying to build now. It's taking up more of these good spots that I want for the bloodstone. I need to get rid of things like this that are trash. Taking up real estate space. Nice. The downside of getting that is you can combine those into a really good one, so I think I have to do that. That's an extra 10% attack speed. What's my favourite TD? I like Legion TD most, because I seem to get a lot of variety out of it. Although, Nick's one is really good too, Tower Survivors. There's loads of good tower defense maps. Can't really go too far wrong with them. We are running out of space for the good stuff. More damage. Go harder with Master. You like Soldier TD, do you? You're a soldier boy. Okay. Taking me ages to get these towers now. Right, I got the extra chance. It's not quite in the spot I want, but that's actually okay there. It won't get the buff. Perfect accurate. Shit! I was supposed to downgrade it. Ah, you idiot. I do need that anyway for something else, but I was supposed to downgrade that. Bugger. No, yeah. There's so many. It requires so much now. Looks like I'm still strong enough against air, but for how much longer? Damn it, I didn't get what I was after. Red crystal again. You've got one of those. I thought I had one of those. That's for a Paraba Tourmaline. I haven't got one of those yet. I got the black opal. And I don't see a flawless opal anywhere else. Again, unless I'm blind, I'm not seeing it. So I guess I should just keep that. There you go. There's your Paraba. That saves us some space. That's got a shorter radius though. Not quite so hot. Attacks both ground and air units. Creates a big chilling area. 350 spell damage. And they lose movement speed. Well, as long as it can reach this area, that's the main bit. Passively debuff enemy ground units within 650 range. Ah, that's a pretty good spot for it then, to be honest. Taking a while to clear out these levels. Perfect Aquamarine worked out. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna have to play one safety one there, because if that turns into a slate, I'm screwed there. Flawless opal again. Slow slate. Oh, you already keep giving me slow slates. I think this is a dead turn, this one, sadly. Flawless opal. I don't think you get two Parabas. I don't think they stack. I think the black opal stack, but I don't think that the upgraded Paraba and the downgraded Paraba stack. Not that I know of. If I got an upgraded one of these, normal, so it'd be a perfect one, wouldn't it? Or a flawless emerald, amethyst. What's the flawless amethyst do? Flawless amethyst is gold, actually. I'll take it on the outside. Shit, I shouldn't have done that because I didn't know that was the last piece of the puzzle. Fuck. That is actually kind of okay there. Not ideal. Yeah. The only reason why I didn't take it there is because I didn't want it to take up... I need this as real estate space for other things. I thought it wasn't going to be the last piece of the puzzle, so then I'll build it later on. That was my mistake. I can move a tower, but I wanted to move this stun. I'm going to move the stun first. That's the most important one to move. I can move it with like a normal diamond or something, that would work as well. Or this. Have them both next to each other. Because this has got 800 range, so that will reach over to here, no problem. It just won't get the damage buff from this at the moment, which is a bit of a downside. So eventually I'll have to try to move this if I can. But at least it can still do its job, which is basically the debuff of minus armor, mostly. Every bit counts and helps. My brain hurts. Just do an extra chance. The hold for now. What the dog doing? We almost made it out my maze. Slow slate, air slate. I can always use more air slates. That's for a jade, which I do need at some point. Well, kind of. Jade isn't like the most important one, to be honest. Air slate I still need because that turns into hold slates, so that is actually a higher priority. Got 2 air slates, 1 more of those, and then the 3 hold slates as well. So I'm behind on my slates. Ancient slates are a priority, you think? Ancient slate, yeah, hold slate and air slate. It's doing 40 damage. Ah. He got taken out by probably an air level. It's every 4 levels, the air levels. Burn. Where are you going, little fella? Well, there's some hold slates for you. I don't know what combining... No, that's going to combine the actual tower. So you can't combine hold slates. So I just have to take the normal one. I'm pretty sure. Alright, you got a special there. I'm just going to leave it where it is for the moment. How's my anti-air? -6 armor and 14 armor is pretty good. I've got pretty far. The game goes on so long you kind of forget what it is that you even need. That's for gold, that's for gold. Yellow sapphire. I've already got these things, so that was a dead turn, basically. Yellow sapphire is perfect sapphire, flawless topaz. I've already got one of those. Flawless ruby. Another gold is good. Second gold. Alright, let's just go for that then. That's harder to get, so keep this one. And I've got to move this bad boy pretty soon. So I go there, there, and there, basically. If I can get away with it. Stun locked. Speaking of which, I can upgrade the gold. I can upgrade the parable. Sanzel, you're not stepping up and giving it a go, are you? You're chickening out. For each additional Dark Emerald or Enchanted Emerald, attacks chain to an additional nearby enemy. Well, that's nice. An extra bonus on top of getting one of the best towers anyway. That builds into a Dark Emerald. My goodness. I got 2 more of those. That's a red crystal. We already got that. Bloodstone I still didn't finish. That's a perfect ruby. I got that though. So what is it that you want? Flawless aquamarine? Oh yeah, I was trying to do a flawless aquamarine, wasn't I, a while ago? I'm kind of exhausted now at this point. It gets harder and harder to keep track of what I've built and what I haven't. You need like a UI or something to show you what you've got and what you need to build. This map could definitely benefit from a UI.
Job's done.
Extra chance. There's another special. Now we've got to try to move that bad boy. It's going to take a few tries. Trying to get as close as I can. There we go. I got it. You want to try to get as close as you can to the other one. And then the next one has to be like here. China. No, I'm missing some. I haven't got the spell one. Suppose you can micro this. Right. Another Dark Emerald on the go. Flawless Sapphire. There's a Flawless Sapphire. Flawed Topaz. You could just do another Dark Emerald, because at the moment I haven't found... No, that's what I need. I need the Flawless Aquamarine. That'll do, P. That's a spellcaster. I don't see a damage command. But you can look at things like this and think, how do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of this? Well, you got the Bloodstone already, so this is an extra tower I don't really need. So I can't really get rid of that now. Yellow Sapphire still never built. Flawless Ruby. That'll be it. Plus a Flawless Topaz. Is that total damage done? If that's this turn, then the Fire Star is still doing well. Spell Slate, I need one of those, but I also want the Hold Slate. But I haven't had a Spell Slate. At least I don't think I have. I need the Poison Slate as well. But I'll keep doing the Hold. Hold the line. Most of this area is still stuck here, which is good. Even if just one of them get away, that's quite risky. You can get both Hold and Air Slate and combine into an Ancient. Maybe at the same time. We'll see. That's no. Perfect Diamond is a special though, so you should do whatever that special is. So Perfect Diamond is a pink diamond. Holy shit, you just get that for free? Well, that's a pog. That's a pog right there. 850 radius. Big damage from this bad boy. Pretty lucky on that. Good position for it too. Level 49. I'm feeling quite cute. It's funny. These two have their buffs in different orders. What do you mean one more after this? I don't know why you think level 50 is going to kill me. I'm too good. I didn't get a hold slate, unfortunately. There's gold. Already got gold. Let's have a think. Normal opal. That's into a jade. I can get jade at least for stun. If I haven't got all the other pieces already. So there's that. If not, there's another gold. So there's perfect amethyst. I've got one of those. Flawed diamond. I don't think I have a flawed diamond. I only had the one of those. So I'll take the stun. Okay, that doesn't even go into a stun yet. There's nothing else I can upgrade now, so it's up to these guys to be the well-behaved spiders. Oh, there's a boss. Big low. You get what you get. You get what you deserve. Apparently I don't deserve good things. Hold the line. At least the boss is a bit more separate from the others now. Yeah, the boss used to be separate. But the last couple of times I've done this, he joins up. This is a dick. Ah, he went past most of the stun because you still had that guy soaking up the stun on this side. That's annoying. I could have got him stunned for longer there. That one marine took up the stun on the right hand side. Uh-oh. This is pretty bad. Well, I can deal with the Marines. Get those big crits on the big boy. Just focus that. Big damage. Big stuns. It's enchanted emerald to you. This is going to be rough though, he's still got a ton of his health left. Ancient Bloodstone. That's where it's at, boys. That's why we put the ancient slates so close to each other, so we can try to stack up. He goes into my maze 2 more times. Fandos says, I found a copy of the Chinese revamped mod, Warcraft: The Storm Tide, that's working on Warcraft 3 1.27. In case you want the files, just let me know. It was on Chinese social media. Let's see. At the moment, my brain can't comprehend that, but I like the fact that you said China. I think I've got it. So I think Randon once again has been too cocky for his own good. Minus 21 armor. Why do you think he has 1 strength, 1 intelligence, and 50 agility? Have you guys subscribed yet? I think I've asked a couple of times. Imagine not subscribing at twitch.tv/Witty. Help support this streamer create this content for you. Cheeky stun. Could still die to air though. If air keeps going. Because normally it ends at level 50, but apparently in this version it goes to level 60. He's agile but pretty stupid and weak. Oh, certainly not weak. It's a big old tanky boy. Yeah, you want to really focus down the Marines during this. Because whilst it seems like you want to focus the boss, you need the Marines to be gone so they're not using up the ancient slates.
Yes, master. Job's done, job's done, job's done, job's done. What do you want? No time. Job's done.
Air slate. If you want to go for even more. There's another red crystal possibility. Normal ruby. I need 2 more towers to make that work though. Flawed amethyst. It's a shame you can't retroactively like downgrade specific towers, like downgrade this or something. You know, maybe I don't have another air slate. Let's just do it. I can smell roast potatoes being cooked in the house. I can actually smell the roast potatoes. Come here. Damn. I'll be back in a moment. I think my sense of smell has got a bit stronger after being 66 hours without eating food. It might be longer than 60. It's probably longer than 60, more like 68 hours or something now. 67. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not kidding. They smell really good, roast potatoes. My god, I really want them now. Here I am, instead entertaining you guys, and not a single person has subscribed, where I could be eating roast potatoes right now. I have to wonder about my priorities. Big whole slate's like the best thing you can just do now. There's still like other aura towers and stuff, black opals, a mini one. Perfect opal, flawless diamond. Don't have a flawless diamond. Normal aquamarine, don't have one of those. You'd have to build three different towers just to set that up. That's 3 turns. And with 51 levels, that'd be 54 by the time it gets done, if you get it done every single turn. So again, you have to think about these things. Perfect or better opal. If I get a hold slate, then I'll start going for perfect opals or something. The yellow sapphire, I don't know if I care that much about that. One of the harder things about this map is kind of knowing ahead of time, which you can't really know unless you've played it a bunch of times, what it is that you want to build in the first place, so you don't get towers that build to towers that you don't want. For example, yellow sapphire. It's alright. Random says it's the worst special tower, so yeah. If you don't therefore want a flawless ruby, you don't want a flawless topaz, you don't want a perfect sapphire, that kind of thing. Extreme Iron Golem. Well, this is the furthest I've ever got on this map, because I've never played it where there's more than 50 levels. It just takes a really long time if you don't get super powerful towers. But I've got pretty reliable towers, stun and anti-air. Although I still haven't died to anti-air yet. That could still be coming. There's the air slate. Ah, it's not what we want though. Is that another dead turn? I think that's a dead turn. Oh wait. I mean, if I want to get a second Paraba Tourmaline, but I don't know those stack. You could just get the Flawless Opal just for the aura, because it's 20% buff if that stacks, I think. If nothing else. There's also Pink Diamond. I got one of those. So normal diamond, normal topaz. I'd have to build all of that stuff though. They don't stack. Second Paraba's kind of... does the Flawless Opal stack by itself though? Because it says it got 20% attack speed. So does that stack with the other things that give like attack speed? That's what I'm curious. Isn't only one opal range active at a time? And this is an opal. Although you said you can do a downgraded black opal with an upgraded mystic. Yeah, alright, I'll just do the air slate then, since we don't seem to have like proper confirmation. Blimey, this guy's just balling through like nobody's business. I think that's the death of me now. They look way too healthy, and too many of them are getting through. This looks pretty rigged, this level, I'm not gonna lie. That's air for you. Yeah, I'm almost definitely dead here. I can't even kill this one, let alone the other ones that are coming. Good game though. Yeah, that's pretty rigged. That is a super stacked level. And that's with 2 anti-air towers. I guess you can't really do this anymore then, unless you build in the middle and get more anti-air stuff, like multiple pink golds, like you say, and have those more in the middle. 56 is even worse. Yeah, that is obviously a power spike, wasn't it? So I don't think I could deal with that. I would need like a way to spend more gold. That's a shame there's no way to sort of spend this gold, because I've got 887. Everything is upgraded though. Everything I've got is upgraded. I can't really do anything with that gold other than just need for a specific tower, which I've been doing each turn. So if the game gave you a way to maybe, I don't know, spend money just to boost your anti-air or something, that would be nice. Increase the damage by 20% for like 100 gold or something. You know, you could pump gold into certain things that way. You saw someone with Stone of Bricks and 15k DPS lose still? Yeah, well I definitely didn't have anywhere close to that. Stone of Bricks is the strongest tower in case you weren't aware. That is literally the top tower, but it's like near impossible to get. Unless you're really good on RNG. But I think we had a good run. I don't see any way I was going to beat that air level though. Even if I had a couple more towers, like big towers, I still don't think I was going to kill that. So I don't know exactly how you get around that. Like and subscribe. Come to twitch.tv and subscribe, damn it! If you're watching on YouTube, you managed to get this far, go to twitch.tv/witty and type !Prime, because you might have Amazon Prime already. You can link your Amazon Prime account and subscribe that way. Or you can go to patreon.com/WTiiWarcraft and donate there, or just donate through the video description link, or over at twitch.tv/witty, there's a link there to donate too. That's a good way to support, and you can also request whilst you're doing it. If you do £13.37, you can request a specific map. Maybe you want to request GemTD again, I don't know. Take care, have a good day.